Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of my art challenge. I know it says day 1 on the screen. Let me just quickly change that to day 2. If it would let me. There we go. Phew. Okay. Day 2 of my art challenge, and hopefully I'll be able to complete everything that I have in mind for today's challenge. This is the reference picture that I'm using today. I have it on the side because I wanted to show y'all something. So I figured out how to get my reference picture to be like on the side, because before I had my reference picture like this, and if I wanted to move it, if I wanted to move it, it would, leave the screen, leave the image. I wanted completely outside of my canvas. So I figured out how to get it here on the side, which is cool. And the best part is that if you go up here to the top under saturation, I could make it less saturated. Isn't that cool? I mean, if you don't already know Krita, then I think it would be cool. But if you already know Krita, then you're probably saying, that's nothing. I think you could change the opacity as well. Yeah. But I thought I wanted to share that with y'all. So that's the reference picture that I'm using today. So I am ready to get started. Okay. Let's see if I could find a good brush to use. I've been sticking to like the basic brushes, the basic default brushes that have become available, and yeah, I think I'll stick to that at least for the sketch, because it's just a sketch. I also want to try out doing it in a different color first. That way I can differentiate the good line art compared to the sketchy lines. So yeah, and I also have my reference picture on my other monitor, so just in case I wouldn't have to be zooming in and out like this just to get a good look. So I have it on my other monitor too. So yeah. So I'm gonna start off with the background, and let's see how that goes first. So starting off with the big shapes that I see, and then trying to fill in the gaps in between, because I believe it's wood. It's wood from a bridge. I think they're under a bridge, if I'm not mistaken. I'm doing very loose lines today, because unlike last week, I was trying to be a bit too perfect. So let me just be casual and just go with the flow. And then the foreshadow is the enemy, so I'll draw the other person. I think he has some wide shoulders there. Let me fix that. Okay. I think that was the fastest I think I've ever done a sketch. I think I got a bit carried away because I was working on the background, but foreground is what's most important, so the background I think I'm gonna make it blurry, so that way you know, it wouldn't be too much. Yeah, because there's a lot happening in the back, so yeah. Cool. Okay, that's it for my sketch. I think I've said this for every single live stream that I am working on my speed and then proceed to continue working on lines and then saving the last 10 minutes of my live stream to coloring. And I'm gonna say it again, not this time. I'm going to make it 50-50. So half of the stream dedicated to line art and then the other half to color. Let's see if I could keep what I say this time. Okay, so another thing that I was thinking too that might make my work a little bit faster is if I just continue making selections and just like this, and then just coloring the blocks. So I'm gonna try that again and see how that looks, because I think that saved me some time last week and I want to continue on that train with the very basic brush. One thing I'm learning too about this picture here is that everything in the foreground is darker than everything in the background. So might be slightly lighter, but I'm gonna continue on. So I'm gonna call this layer wood because that's what it is, and I might make it a bit brighter because I think it's a bit too dark. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna use the same brushes that I used last week for the trees. Like maybe the bushes or something like that. Yeah, something like that. And I'm gonna make another layer and make that my background, just to fill in, you know, just to fill in the spaces, fill in the gaps. I don't even think it needs to be there. That looks cool. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to blur it. Like, give it a Gaussian blur or something. Maybe not that much, but yeah. But should I do it now or? Let me see if I could do it now, and then let me just see. Sorry, I just had to put it back in color just to see what the background color is like. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I'll leave it as is, and yeah. So yeah. So I'll call this layer background. Call it BG, and this. Oh, it's a whole nother layer. Okay. So for the wood, gosh, I have to figure out how to make it wood. I'll give it a wood texture, but I'm sure I could think of something. I have some brushes here. Lots of brushes. It's just a matter of figuring out which one will do what. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. I can't remember if this is a default brush in Krita. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so I'm going to put this layer over top, and actually I'm going to make a group and put the wood and paint the texture layer inside that group, and then call that wood, so that way everything is on that layer. So now I'm going to make it a mask. So actually let me get rid of this sketch layer, and yeah, let me try something here. Yeah, I think that's good. I think I might have to blur that too. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to crop it a bit, just because I have a little bit of space. So I'm just going to crop it just around here. Yes. Perfect. All right, so now we're getting somewhere. I wonder if I could just blur the entire group. Let me see if I could do that. Oh no, I can't. Okay, fine. Okay, I will blur just this layer. Okay, so now we have something. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome. Thank you all for stopping by. Okay, so I don't know how long you guys were there for, but this is my reference picture that I have here. So right now what I got done so far is the background and the wood as well as the sketch. So I did the sketch first, and then I proceeded to do the background, right? Just a little something here with a designated tree brush or a bush brush, and I blurred it, and then I added the wood. And yeah, so now I'm moving on to the actual foreground of my character. So I'm going to make another layer, and I'm gonna call this line art. Looks great. Thank you so much, Silver. Nice to meet you all. Okay, so oh, how do you set Critter up? It always wants a new brush saved with preferred settings. It's chaos doing settings again and again. I don't necessarily update it a lot. I kind of, what version is this I have? I think I've only like installed the latest one like a couple of months ago. So all the brushes I have, I've installed them back in only a couple months ago. But if you're referring to like making new brushes, I don't make my own brushes. I literally just install them once they become available, like through Ramon Miranda. He makes a lot of free brushes online. So once he puts those out, I just install them. So I have a couple of them up here, like these 3 red brushes here. That's from his new pack. As well as these ones here as well. So I'm actually going to use this one here from his new brush set. It's called SK2 2B pencil. So that's the one I'm going to use. And I'm going to go with gray because I never do all the way black. So let's start with our guy here. How do you set up the grays in the background? Oh, like I said before, like I just paint in gray, right? So for, let's see, so the background here, so here I'll make a new layer and demonstrate it again. So I used this tree brush here. I think it's that one. So I basically just, it's the brush. The brush is doing the majority of the work. However, to create that foreground look, because the further something is away, the lighter it becomes. I literally just make it lighter, like a lighter gray, and then just paint more in the back, right? So it's mainly the brush that does all the work for me. So, and if you guys are interested in where I got these brushes from, let me see if I could find, her name is Devon L on Instagram. Let me see if I could pull up her Instagram page here, because she makes some fantastic brushes. And yeah, Devon L Kurtz. So I don't know if you could see that. Can you all see that? This is her page right here. So if you go to her link up here on her page, you should be able to see it, where all the brushes that you can install. So yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and start with my line art. Yeah. If anything, I'll just put her link in the description for you guys so you could install it. So majority of her brushes are for Photoshop. However, she did release these 3 brushes for Krita like 3 years ago, and yeah, I'll hopefully the link is still there. If not, I'm sorry, because I got these brushes a while back when she first installed them. So but yeah, should I go with this pencil look, or should I go with my other one, my designated texture brush? I should really decide on what kind of brush to use before I start these lives. I never have it all set in stone before. I should really be more organized. Okay, perfect. I like this one. It's a bit more painterly, so but we'll go with that. Okay, because I'm going for a more natural, flowy type of look, you know? So here I go. All right. So I have my reference here. So as I said before, I have it on my other monitor, like big on my other monitor, so that I could see clearly. The only reason I have it here on the side is because it's a bit horizontal, and it didn't really make sense to me to have it on the left side like I usually do. So I have it on the side like this. So another thing is that I probably will get rid of the background because it's a bit too distracting. So I'll just remove it like that and start with my line art. Oh, another comment. I need to do something at the moment. Nice to see you. Bye, Silver. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Ooh. This is like a one stroke kind of brush. Let me see. Maybe I may not use this one because it's like you have to be very, very confident in your stroke. You know, I think that's okay. You know. Yeah, maybe I'll use a different brush. It's too perfect. It's too perfect. No, not this one. See, there are lots of brushes here that I use, and I only stick to the ones at the top that I have. Just because, you know, I don't want to get too overwhelmed by, you know, the choices that I have. I like to keep it very simple and just move on, you know. And plus I gave myself 2 hours, so I think I'm running on good time. I hope. Okay, so now I'm looking at the distance between his shoulder to his arm, and I think I have to bring this area here a little bit further to the right, just because I think it might be a bit too short. So I think there should be good. Maybe a little bit more to the right. Okay. I think I know what else I have to do. Just in here. There goes my internet again. Been having some internet problems recently. So I'm playing my music through my laptop. Yeah. So anytime I have stoppages from my music, it's my internet. Does that look okay? Okay, let's just fix his other shoulder here because I don't like how I made it so round like that. So I think it's more flat like this, and then this section there will be like a shadow. So yeah, looking good. And then there is a slight opening here, but you can't see it because it's so dark, so you may not have to pay too much attention to that. So okay. I don't like his shoulder now. Let's see. It could go down like this. I think that's better. I think that looks much better. So, and then there is a slight line, just a faint line, but I may not have had to put that. It's the same thing with some of these lines here. So I think I could take that off and then probably just add it back later on. Okay. You know what I just thought of? I thought that if he's holding a sword, this music that I have in the background may not be the right fit for this type of theme that I have today. Oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. Put those circles to use. If any of my students tune in eventually, circles do come in handy. Look at that. Just like what I did here. Perfect circle. Not really, but you understand where I'm coming from with. I make my students do circles all the time, so. I want to make his hat wider, just to give it a bit more. Should I do it? Would that look silly if his hat is wider? Or should I just continue on? Oh well, let me just continue on. I'll think about stylizing once I get closer to the face, and I will feel it out. I will not jump to the finishing touches so soon yet. And what time is it now? 9:58. So I'm making good time, I guess. I haven't touched the face yet, so. Haven't touched the face. And I remember what I said earlier. I'm gonna give half and half to line art and the other half to color. In this case, the color wouldn't be so difficult because he is wearing black, so it'll just be, the standard black and gray tones. So yeah, I really think that I should make his hat wider. So. Yeah, you see, it just looks better in my opinion. Yeah, I like that. References are only just like a guideline, you know. I don't have to follow it exactly. That's just because you're learning. I'm learning as I go along, and I've learned that when it comes to references, like they don't have to be like exactly like how they look. Otherwise, it's just copying, right? Like you want to be able to be creative given the reference that you have, right? So, and be able to add your own little flair to it, you know, a little touch of yourself. Okay. Another thing too that I'm happy with is that I don't have to concentrate too much on the face because he's wearing a mask. This is Zorro, so we are wearing a mask. So let me zoom in here. I'm wondering if I should put this on another layer, because should I put it on another layer or should I just leave it as? While I'm thinking, let me save. Because just in case I may want to shift something to the side. I know me. I know. Okay, and then his mouth is really straight. It's just a straight line. But let me see if I could add just a little bit of something. And then he has some crevices and should his ears are covered, so that's good. So I don't have to worry about ears. But still should remember that he does have them. And to draw. Okay, so it's just eyes. Now his eyes are intense, like very, very angry. I mean, I've seen the movie, and this part is like he's very, very angry. So okay. Oh, there goes my internet. This is the most interesting live so far. Oh my goodness. I think I had to bring his other eye slightly to the left. Oops. Yeah, I think that's good. And now I do the opening. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so now I realize that his hat is a bit too high, so I'm gonna bring his hat down. Just okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Yep. Could definitely maybe I should bring those eyes down because he's angry, but you're not supposed to see his eyebrows. Let me see here. Oops. Let me see here. If it would make sense to draw eyebrows. Because we already know that he's angry, right? have to fix his face. His mouth is too small and it's too far down. So let me see here. Yeah, I'll bring his nose down a bit. Yeah, I'll bring his nose down. Okay. Oh no, that's part of the mask. Oh well. Okay. And then I will connect the mask. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to fix his mouth too. I'll call this mask face. Yeah, let me lengthen his should I give him a mustache? It's almost as if he's asking for a mustache. Yep, he needs a mustache. It looks so cool now. Okay. Let me see if I could try to fix my music. Or something, I don't know. So annoying. Okay, so let me see if I can maybe shorten his chin a bit, like bring it up, like that maybe. Would that work? Let's see. Oh yeah. That looks good. Okay. That looks good. You know what? I think I'm gonna give him a beard. Not necessarily a beard, but like, you know those, what is that called? Like, yeah, like that. Okay. I should fix his eyebrows a bit. Kind of like, oh, was that? Oh no, that's from the mask. I kind of like how the eyebrows are over the face, like over the line art that I do. So kind of like how that looks. I've done that before for my other stuff, my other drawings. So yeah, You will see. Finally got my music back. Okay. How am I doing on time? 10:14. Okay. Now more than ever, I have to definitely focus on some color, or at least some shadows. Okay. And oh, I have to do the other guy too. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, at least we got him done. We got Zoro done. I'll call that eyebrows. Okay. So this other guy, he's not really gonna be in focus. He's gonna be very, very blurry. So I'm not gonna be too concerned about his look, because it's honestly, it's gonna be blurry. So yeah, that's all it is for this guy. And also for the sword, but I think I'll do the sword last, just because. Okay, so let me get rid of this sketch. What is this? Oh. Okay, so we have the background, we have the wood. Okay, now everything else. So let's see. I'm gonna make a group layer, and I'm going to put all these layers inside it. Yeah, I'm gonna call this one other guy. Okay, so we have our line art here. We have the mask, face, and eyebrows here. I'm really gonna fix those eyebrows. I like how the one on the right looks, but the one on the left looks odd. So I'm gonna fix that one, but after. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a layer and name that color. And hey Taku Nation. JKCO Taku Nation Animation and Drawing. Hi. Welcome to my live stream. We made it just in time for the coloring, and I'm doing well. How are you? Let me just add some color here. Oh, I should have taken off the other layers. I don't know why I took it off. It's too distracting. This one is going to be of color. Oh, that's a bit weird. I think I'm gonna... Can I add something to the... Yeah? Can I? Yes, I can. That's cool. Okay, good. Whew. Okay, Andy. I'll call you Andy. Good, good, good. So what I'm going to do now is, oh, and this is my reference picture here, if you haven't seen that. I have it on my other monitor, so that's why you can't really see it. I just have it on the outside. So that's my reference, and this is my drawing so far. Let me just take off this so you could see. Okay, so I'm going to yeah, I'll just do it a bit dark. I'm not going fully black, so I'm just gonna color it in. Okay. Okay, so I selected the entire image and I put it in a dark gray, and I did that because it's just easier for me to color afterwards, and it's just an easier way just for me to add in the shadows and everything like that. So missed out some spots there, which is annoying. I always miss out some spots there. Okay, wouldn't really matter because I'm gonna be adding some highlights and everything, hopefully, if I get time, because I only have about half an hour left. So let me try and concentrate. Okay, so I'm gonna create another layer and put a mask over that, and I'm going to, should I go darker or should I go lighter? Because what I'm aiming for is to get these shapes for the sun, right? So it's not necessarily like I did the shadow, so right now I'm just trying to capture the light, right? So capturing the light. So let me see if I could just eyeball it instead of making a shape. Oh, I forgot to make it lighter. Yeah, I think I could eyeball it. And then I will make it overlay. Does that work? No? Multiply? No. Okay, normal it is, and then I'll reduce the opacity. Oh, I should be able to make it overlay. Maybe it's the wrong color. Normal it is. Okay, let me see how to fix this. I'll have to go dark on his cloth. Yeah, I think that's it. There it is. Okay. I don't want it completely like dark, right? So now if I put an over, no, lighten. Well. Okay, so I'm going to make some adjustments. This is some music given the type of drawing that I'm doing, right? It's completely different. Okay. It's very festive. Hey, Enio-san. I'm doing good. I'm actually kind of struggling with this picture today. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know if I'm doing okay. It's actually really hard to like concentrate on something as well as like keep your viewers entertained. But I mean, I think I'm doing okay. It's just, you know, it's just a matter of bringing in those lights, you know. Okay, so let me see what other areas have lights in them. So this area here has a light to it, so good. Andy says I feel you. Yes, it's actually a lot. I just got here, but it's looking good. Thanks. But please be honest. Please be honest. It's just that, given that I gave myself a time, it's kind of like, oh, it's not really shaping out the way how I would have liked it to be so far. But I did get the background and the wood done, right? So, you know what? I should probably make the line art completely black just so I could see. Especially for the face as well. Let me see. There we go. Eyebrows too. There we go. Whew. Okay. I think I'm okay. I'm okay with how it looks now. Should probably lighten this area here because shadows kind of get lighter eventually. They don't have a sharp edge to it. But in some cases, it's a mixture of both light, of sharp edges and blurred edges, if you know what I mean. I should probably get rid of some of the wood in the background there because that's a bit distracting too. So is that enough? Nope. There we go. And then some here too. Yeah. Okay. So even though that it gets confusing after a while, especially around this part here. But I know that, if I keep working on it, then it will turn out good. It will turn out good eventually. But so far, I'm happy with how I started it. Like, I'm happy with how I got it working and got going with it. So, I kind of like the shadow area that I did for like this section here for his face, because I want my viewers to see the face, so that's why I kind of fixated not too much on the line art, but in a way, yeah, I just wanted to get that facial expression down. Yeah, I'm happy with how that looks. So I have half an hour left, so let me see how well I do for the remaining. I may end up doing the shadows again because I'm looking at it and I'm trying to figure out like what to do because he's not like he's in light, right? So let me see what I can do. And then of course I have to do the sword, Well, I am beginner, so I can't really give you good advice, but it looks good. Thank you. But we are all artists here, so it doesn't if you find something looks off, then feel free and speak up. because we kind of put ourselves into that bracket, like, oh, I can't say anything. And no, you're an artist, so you have all means to say something. But I do understand what you mean. But it's fine. Just say whatever it is that you have to say, and it's fine with me. Like I said, like, I'm learning too. Abhirat, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Abhirat, this is coming out awesome. Thank you so much. I have to do skin tone. Should I concentrate on... Yeah, I think I'll do skin tone. So, what I really can say is, as you know, I'm currently learning perspective. It looks a bit flat. Maybe the clothes need more folds. Yes, I do agree. It does look a bit flat, and what I was going for was more of a... What was I gonna say? A more digital painting sort of look. But the reason why I didn't do anything here is because I know that the other guy is gonna be there as well. Let me just color in the other guy. Let me just do that quick, But you are right. Perspective is off. Oops. Let me... Yeah, now I could see. Oh, I did it again. There. Oops. Oops. Okay. Yeah. So for this other individual, he's gonna be blurred. So let me see if I could do that now. I guess not that much, but okay, so because he's blurred, it looks a bit transparent. Yeah, all this I need to practice because I'm trying to get better in digital painting, so to speak. I'm more of a 3D person, so I did learn all this in school, but once you stop doing something, you kind of lose touch. So in a way, I'm kind of like Oh no, I forgot how to do everything. But it's okay. Once you get back into the groove of it, you know, it all comes back to you. But yeah, it is a bit dark, but you know, it works. Yeah, so I'll fix the other guy some other time, because right now I have 20 minutes and I want to see if I could get at least his eyes in. I made another layer. I think this is it. So let's see. Eyes look good. It's really showing out there now. Okay, so that's highlights, which I'm not really happy with how that looks, and I think it's also again because of how I did the color. Let me see if I could duplicate the layer. Whoa, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Let me see now if I could. I say that a lot. Let me see if I could. Okay. I'm gonna make a new layer and I'm going to see if I could do my best to add some sort of color underneath it, maybe. Okay, so this is highlights. Okay. All right. Let me see if I could find a good color for skin tone. Zorro is like a Spanish like California type of descent, so I'll just play around with it and see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I'll go overlay. Maybe overlay would work. Oh wait, no. Normal. Yeah, normal. Actually, multiply? No. Normal it is. some more reds to it. It looks a bit too... How should I put it? More saturation. Yeah, that's what he needs. More saturation. There, I'm just duplicating layers now. Because sometimes I feel like if it's necessary. Because I tend to draw really lightly and then I forget that that you can't see the lines. Okay. Need some more reds. Need some more reds. Oops. More reds in his skin. How does that look, guys? This is so different than anything that I drew on live before. So and I have 15 minutes. So last week, oh my goodness, last week I didn't even draw the full 2 hours. I think I finished the live at 1 hour 58 minutes. So I still had a couple minutes to spare to work on something. So have to keep that in mind that, you know, I still have time. I still have time. So let me try not to forget that and try not to panic, because, you know, there's something about when you give yourself a time period, and, you know, you tend to get absorbed in the work, and then you find yourself hustling. Enya says, awesome, thank you. I realize now that there's not much left for me to work on, or at least be able to fix in terms of his clothing, because Andy did say he needs more folds, and I agree, but I don't have time to make any more folds, so I'll have to do that off of the stream. Yeah. Definitely have to do that off of the stream. So I'll just add in some details. String for his hat, and okay. This highlight on the top of his hat is not really working out for me, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to darken it like this. Yep. Save that. he looks like Sean Penn. Oh, I wish I knew who that was. I recognize the name. I can't put a face to the name, unfortunately. But sure, if you find that he looks like Sean Penn, then yeah. Needs some shadow underneath his chin there, so I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna change my brush back to that and maybe go a bit darker here. Change the opacity a bit. Just give it some dark spots here for the shadow. Yeah. Oh, I have to do the sword. My goodness. Okay, I have 10 minutes. Make a new layer and call that sword. I didn't even get a chance to make the silver part of the sword. Okay. Let me see if I could do something real quick. Okay. Silver. Light silver. Okay. And 9 minutes. Oh my goodness. I forgot to take off that other section. Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, I'm off. Have a good streak. Oh, thank you. I'm almost done. So, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I have 7 more minutes left of my stream here, or at least how much that I want to have done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in I guess some details, I guess, like for the dark area of the sword. I'm freehanding it because I don't have the time to make that any better. And then I have to add like white, to add white. It's just a combination of darks and lights, like you know, so I know that there are countless videos on YouTube that show like how to draw metal or make it look like, you know, something shiny. So, but it'll have to be outside of the stream. Yeah, but you know, for 2 hours, you know, it's good. It's decent. I'm happy with it. Let me see if I can do more stuff for the background. Just because I see some empty spaces in the back there. Don't want to get too not that dark, but should probably color this guy's hair. It's blonde. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, I have 3 minutes left. Let me see how to get this other guy's hair looking decent, because it is a shape. At least he has like a very interesting hairstyle. Very interesting. And it is blonde, so well, I don't have to make it blonde. I could make it brown and be done. Ooh. Now, does that make sense? Where's that other brush that I had before? I know it's for rocks and stuff, but hey, I'm desperate. 1 minute. I have to blur this. Also, another thing that I want to do is okay. All right, 11 o'clock. That means I'm done. I say that yet I'm still working on something else. Just one more thing. Okay. Background needs some color. I forgot to add color to the background, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. I won't rush that. This is what I was able to get done in 2 hours for my challenge. So yay! At least it looks decent. It's not a complete disaster. So yeah. So thank you everyone who tuned in and passed by to watch. Obviously there's a lot of things that I want to have fixed up, and once I get those fixed up I will post it on my Instagram, like the finished completed look. But I'll probably post this on my story and say like this is 2 hours in. And yeah, thank you so much. And you, thank you. Remember, like, this is all just, you know, it's practice. And you know, I mostly do 3D work, so you know, I just wanted to, you know, upgrade my skills in drawing, and now I'm moving on to like digital painting and sketching people and just working on my overall observational skills, you know. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you all next week Thursday for day 3. So we are now at the halfway mark, so we have two more days to go, 2 more weeks. And yeah. If anyone has any questions, you know, feel free to ask away. And I'm on Instagram, or you could just shoot me a comment underneath the live stream. I will post the tree brushes link from where I got them from, because I know someone had asked earlier. I think it was Abhirat who asked. So I will post that in my description for you guys. So that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week for day 3 of my art challenge. Okay, bye bye.